Yeah, bang, bang, well, I come out of prison, what, 78, 79, to 82s, 83, something like that, until I went away again for a big sentence. I met a guy called Will, big guy, who's called him the Beards, yeah? Big guy, powerful guy, can really have it, yeah? Could really have a fight. But me and him, when I come out of Lewisham, to Acton to start doing the fighting, me and him was getting bits and pieces, jewellery and things, and going around selling them, yeah? And we was getting good money, you know what I mean? I was doing the unlicensed show at Acton Town Hall as well, but you know, you need that little bit more money. That's why I started doing armed robberies again after I couldn't get no money really. But me and him was running around selling bits of gold here, diamonds, rings, jewellery, getting all these things, bits of other things, selling them, yeah. And when there's two of you running around, you feel safe and all that, yes, you know. And went back to Lewisham to see Jim, and we wasn't with Cliff Fields at that time. I can't remember. I don't think we was. I just see Jim, and I had some bits and pieces, and Jimmy said, "Okay." He said, "I can get rid of that for you, right?" I went, "Oh, okay, right. Nice one, Jim." So Jim took some bits and pieces off me, rings, watches, bits of bracelets, and things like that, yeah. And he sold them and gave me the money back, and we had a good profit, yeah, out of it. And then me and Will met up again, and Will gave me a lot of stuff, and I thought to myself, what I can do is, I know some people around the area, around Dulwich, Woolwich, and all around there. I ain't going to say their names, that buy bits and pieces. So I'll give them quite a bit of stuff, yeah, quite a lot of stuff as it happens from me and Will. And Will went a bit crazy because he doesn't like all that. He doesn't like me going behind his back as such, but you know. And we had a row about it, but it was all sorted out, yeah. I give them the stuff, quite a lot of stuff as it happens. And I went back there to get the money, and they said to me that, that we're going to sort it all out and this, that and the other. And I thought to myself, hold up, I'm here by myself now. They're 4 or 5 handed, and they're telling me that I've got to wait for my money. So I ain't too happy about this, you know what I mean? So I said, do I go and get hold of Jimmy Tippett? Or do I get hold of Will? Will's going to go mad because I'm doing it behind his back. Who do I go and see? Jim, really? Jimmy Tippett. So I go and see Jim, and he's really busy doing some other things. So he's got me, listen, I'll get involved, mate, but give me a few days. But I ain't got a few days. I want my money back because the people want their money. So I said to Will, come on, we've got to go and get this money. You know what I mean? So he's gone mad because I've gone behind his back in a way. Went down to Woolwich, went into this place to get the money off these geezers, and they was waiting. You know, we said it was coming. They was waiting, and one of these guys hit me across the back and the shoulders with, I don't know, it was an iron bar, an hatchet. I don't know what it was. Yeah, it wasn't an hatchet because it never cut through my shoulder, but whatever it was, it weighed a ton. Yeah, and I hit the floor, and Will's having a fight with his people. My mate Will can have a fight, yeah. Really can have a fight. But they overpowered my mate Will, and all I can remember is me laying on the floor. I can't even get up, you know. And they're battering me a bit, you know. And Will goes off. But Will now, obviously I know, but now, because of the story, Will went to see Jimmy Tippett, went to Jimmy Tippett and found him. And anyway, but what happened, these people have got me now. They're smashing me to pieces, yeah. They really got me. You know, you see one of these films with people on chairs and they're doing them. That's what it was similar to that, yeah. I mean, they had me sitting down and they was battering me, mate. And they was battering me. They wanted to know where I got all my stuff from, where is it, this, that and the other, how much money I've got, you know. I'm a big guy, man. I'm a big guy, you know what I mean? I'm 20 odd stone. Well, I don't think I was 20 odd stone. I think about 19 stone, but thick, big, yeah. But they got me strapped up and they're battering me, mate. And I'm thinking, well, this is my game. They're battering me, want to know where my money is, want to know where my jewellery is. And I know it's going to get worse, yeah? But I don't know, but Will's got to see Jimmy Tippett. And he's gone, look, they've got Ray, they've battered him, mate, they smashed him around and they've done me, we've got to go and get Ray. So Jimmy Tippett left what he's got to do. got a few people, got Terry Coombs, Terry Sharp, and some other people. About 5 of them went down there with Will. They steamed into this place. I swear, I've been smashed to pieces, mate. I've been really battered, yeah. They done me bad, yeah. They done me bad. I was in hospital for quite some time, you know. I mean, they tried to crash my fucking head, you know. They tried to crash my head. Anyway, blood pouring up my ears, pouring up my eyes, pissing out my nose. You know how I survived that, mate, I don't know, yeah. Jimmy busted in, there was a lot of people. Got me out, mate. Got me out and took me to, London Hospital, yeah. And I was in there for ages, mate. I was in a bad way. It looked like I'd been in a car crash. My face was black and blue, mate. Honestly, it was, I mean, you know, you see these videos of people that are strapped into chairs and smashed to pieces, you know, and it brings back memories when I see it. And my mate Will phoned me up last night, and he said to me, yeah, and I said, yeah, I remember that, Will. And he said, we should remember it. He said, yes, actually, that should be like in stone now, what happened to you, you know what I mean, what they've done to you. But Will, fair play to him, mate. In a way, he saved my life by getting Jimmy. And, you know, but, I mean, I can't really remember too much, yeah, because I was like in a coma as such, yeah. I can remember seeing them come through the door and taking me out, and people smashed to pieces everywhere. And I don't mind about really smashed to pieces. They got one of the guys, I mean, what they've done to me, they've done to this other guy. They found out where their parcel was, got their money, the jewellery, got everything from these people, yeah. And they was really, I mean, they had to run. They had to go. They had to hide somewhere, you know, because Jimmy and these people were looking for them bad, mate. I mean, they would have killed them. I'm not saying like killed them, but they would have just done them bad. And I was in London Bridge Hospital, mate, for a long time. I was in a bad way. My ribs, but most of all was my face. They crushed my face, you know what I mean, crushed it. And they battered me with so much, they smashed my fucking face. They smashed all my face, it was cracked, you know what I mean? I was in a bad way. They had all like stuff coming out of my jaws, like wire, bits and pieces, holding it all together. Yeah, I was in a bad way, mate. I was lucky I passed away, but I got over it, you know. It's only my strength and my power that stopped me from dying, I think, yeah. But Will had to go, you know. He had to, I mean, fair play to Will, mate. I call him the Beard. He's a big guy. He's very dangerous. He can have a right fight. He always stuck by me. Me and him. I've had quite a lot of fights together. I don't know if I ever told you about the one with the lorry. Me and him was doing something, and we're driving down the road, and this lorry's giving us grief, and this lorry's coming over to us, trying to bump us on the road. And we're in a little car, and Will's giving it that out the window, and this lorry driver said, get over there, and we're going, okay, but the lorry drivers have got all this walkie-talkie shit on, haven't they? So we pulled over, and Will's jumped out. As Will's jumped out, his kids got out of the cab. He was massive, mate, this guy, and he can have a right fight, you know. He can have a right fight. He wasn't as big as me, but he was a big guy. He fit, mate, and he can have a right fight. But Will uses his head. He jumps out of the motor, he ran over to the bang, 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 bang. He knocked him about 4 times in a matter of seconds. The guy never even went down, he just shook his head. And when Will nuts you, you go down, yeah? But the guy just shook his head. And Will sort of like fighting this bang, bang, hitting this geezer. So I come over, I got him by the head now. I pulled his head down, got him by the head. And he's picking me up, really. You know what I mean? And Will's hitting him under the ribs. I'm battering him under the ribs, smashing it to pieces. As I pulled my hands away, I went crash. I've hit him on his chin, and he's gone down, yeah? And Will's gone down on him, and Will's gone to him, I'm going to stab you now. I'm going to plunge you, boy. You're going to get stabbed up. He come back, went into the car and pulled out this big long blade. I said, no, boy, you can't do that. You cannot do that. He said, I said, Will, and when he goes into one. Trying to control an absolute lunatic is hard work, you know what I mean? But he pulled it away and he put it back in the motor, and we drove off. But as we drove off, right, this geezer, mate, he just must have got on the walkie-talkie, and they've had all these lorries chase us down the road. I mean, in them days, the lorries weren't governed. Now they're governed to about 56 miles an hour. In them days, and they weren't. You know what I mean? He's going down the road like a lunatic now. He's being followed by about 10 lorries. We're trying to go as fast as we can, and this old battered old Volkswagen he had, Will, right? And he ain't going nowhere. We're doing about 80, 90 miles an hour, and they're right up our arse. They're going to kill us. And it's only the grace of God that we turned off, right? We turned off and we just went, and Will knew where he was, and he went down side roads and this road and that road, and these big lorries could not get down there. They could have done, but they couldn't. They didn't know where they was going. You know what I mean? And that saved our bacon. But Will, he was a nutcase, but I love him to death, you know, because he saved my life. Because, you know, going to get Jim and talking to Jim and telling him that I was in trouble, I mean, it doesn't, you know, it's something that I should have said a long, long time ago about me being, but you come on, you get a bit embarrassed about it, but it happens, yeah? And to think that it happened to me, 19 stone, you know, and they had me tied up on a chair, and they were smashing me to pieces, and they nearly crushed my head. I mean, they nearly crushed my head to pieces. I don't know what they hit me with. I can't remember. Once you're conscious but unconscious, you know what I mean? And you don't know what's going on. It could be baseball bats, it could be anything, but they crushed my skull, mate. They crushed it. It was like they put something in my, like they put my head in a vice and just crushed it, yeah? But it wasn't, I didn't do that. They must have hit me with all sorts of things, yeah? Listen, they could have stabbed me to death, mate. And I wouldn't have told them where whatever is. I wouldn't have told them if whatever. They ain't gonna kill me, mate. You know what I mean? But anyway, just a little video, really. But anybody like my T-shirt? Look, got it. Who the F is Ray Hill? Yeah, I got it. And if you want one, let me know, and I'm gonna get some and I'm gonna sign them. I'm gonna sign them and with a photograph and all that. Yeah, and I'm gonna get some hats done. Anybody wants one, let me know, and we'll do it PayPals and all this shit. Anyway, but we'll do it nice, yeah. Anyway, just a little video. Bang Bang Rail. Please press the like button, subscribe, and good morning. Yeah, nice one.